What's up, you guys? Mighty Mike here. Just want to say good morning and do a quick live. This is a Mighty Marketing Minute today. I've been on the road. This has been a series that I've been doing since I've been on the road the last 10 days, serving and doing the few different things, trying to get some new servers in one of the areas of my business, one of the cities. And super cold this morning. So I wanted to do this video really early to kind of end this 10-day series of business marketing, I should say. It's going to be like a free download that I'm going to put on my website. But guys, I put a lot of thought and effort into like figuring out what this actually means and what this actually does. And I want to tell you, last night I laid down early. It was like 9:30. I was like, I'm gonna get a good night's sleep. And then I got the back of this sign. It's a serve manager like golf sign, and I picked up this sign and I started with my Sharpie, started writing on the back of it. And I might show it to you guys later, but what happens is the evolution of the services you offer, the evolution of the product you're offering in your business, your value message, your all this stuff, it evolves as you get more information. It should be a system. It should be something that evolves as you learn more things about your customer, as you learn more things about the market in general, who your competition is, as you learn more things about the different technology that's out there to be able to help you, as you learn more services and skills to offer in the marketplace. Okay, so that is the evolution of business marketing. If you don't understand that, then what happens is you feel like you got a good product. This is a good example of what some people will deal with, is they'll be running Facebook ads, for example, to a certain landing page, and it'll be converting at a certain percentage, and those marketers out there are going like, yeah, because what happens is Facebook will change its algorithm. Google will change. You're running Google ads to a certain word on Google that's been, let's say if you're running Google ads, then you're like, okay, we're getting a steady flow of new customers. This is pretty cool. I've figured it out. And then Google's algorithm, just a little bit, it alters its algorithm to make sure that people are still being honest and providing value. That's their goal. Like if you're not providing value based on based on search intent, if you're always trying to answer search intent, you'll be fine when it comes to Google SEO. But when it comes to Google Ads, sometimes the AdWords will switch around and you won't necessarily be the person getting the best Google juice based on your website, based on all the other parameters. So you might be spending $7 a click right now, and then all of a sudden it's getting up to about $15 a click, or your conversions, you're only getting about 7 conversions where you were getting about 15 conversions. Conversions are basically when someone hires you, someone calls you versus calling someone else. So if you were getting 15 a day and now you're getting 7 a day, well, that's a pretty big impact on your business. So you have to constantly be evolving your product, your service, your message, your marketing to the world. And I know this sounds exhausting for those of you small businesses out there, but I'm telling you, it's absolutely necessary. You have to do this. This is not an option. So what I suggest for people who are like, absolutely not, I got my thing set. Okay, well, when your business starts to dip and you're like, okay, I'm not getting as much work, hire a marketer like myself or someone else that knows how to do this for you, because these are facts. These are not like Mike's opinions. I'm just assigning these factual marketing principles to certain words, certain letters to help you remember it. Right now, we went over the importance of marketing. Let's see if I can remember them all in my head. So remember, we're spelling out the word importance. The importance of business marketing, okay? So I is integrity, right? You have to have integrity in your business. If you don't have integrity, it's on faulty ground. You're never going to build an empire. You're never going to build something worth being proud of, okay? Okay, so the next one is M. You have to have a message. You have to be able to convey your message, whatever it is your value principle is, to your audience, to your customers. It's a message. What is your message? What do you communicate to them? Okay, and then of course about your message, kind of coattails on that, is that you have to have passion. You have to have passion for your business. Anybody who has a passion for what it is they do, they're able to create content easily. They're able to provide a good service easily. There's no question, because they're passionate about what it is that they do. I'm passionate about marketing. I love my process serving company, but I'm not passionate about process serving. I'm just not, right? And so I have other people taking care of that are passionate about it. If you can't do that, then you're not doing a service to anybody. O is an offer. You have to have some kind of an offer. An offer is essentially, I'm selling this knife, okay? Now, let's say I'm selling this knife for, I don't know, $10. But this knife itself is a certain brand, probably from China, Light Edge, whatever, right? It's called Right Edge, whatever. So if there was another knife, another Right Edge knife, it's probably going to be around $10. So because in my mind, this is the same thing. If I put two side by side, they're the same thing. So now it's just a matter of getting the best deal that I can for that knife, right? But if I told you that I not only have this knife, but I also have this cool taser, like it's a part of a package deal, right? You can buy this knife and this taser for a certain amount of money. Like, I don't know. The taser by itself, let's say, is 10. The knife is 10. That'd be 20, right? But because they're in a package deal, I'm selling it for $22. See what I'm saying? See what I'm doing here? And when people are looking, they're trying to see, like, well, I could buy these individually. They may not be able to find this individually. And if they buy this one package deal, a lot of times what people will do is they'll put it in a package for $18, right? And they'll buy it in bulk so that they can actually still make money on this. And you're getting a better deal. But anyway, that's an offer. I've already talked about these. You guys can watch the videos from where I broke these down before, but being able to retarget and target your markets, so important. Like if you're targeting your specific market of people who you want to offer your service to, but you're not retargeting them, you're just losing so much money. So I talked all about that in a previous video. Having attention. The next one is attention. A. So having attention to your business is really, what I mean by that is, you could call it organic traffic, right? You could call it being on the news. You could call it doing public speaking in your local town. People who master attention, they get people's attention. It's just how it works. Like them or hate them. Donald Trump is a perfect example of this. It's the reason that he won the election when he did. He was able to masterfully, whatever you think about him, it doesn't matter, masterfully command the attention of the nation. All the news agencies, even the ones that like absolutely abhorred him and hated him, had to give him attention because people were fascinated by him. You know, my girlfriend, she likes watching this Jeffree Star guy who's like absolutely hideous, and I get why she does it. Like she doesn't care. She's a sweetheart, and she just wants to like learn about makeup, and he does these makeup tutorials. And I'm not trying to hate on the guy. I know I sound like I'm hating on him, but he is hideous. You watch him, he's fascinating to watch, because I'm sitting there watching him too, going like what am I looking at, you know? And so some people are able to command the attention of people even if they don't like them. So I can't bring myself to keep watching, because there's so many other things I could be doing. I could be building websites, I could be marketing, I could do all this other stuff. So I would never but for somebody who's interested in what he's talking about, like makeup, whatever, it makes sense. And so he's able to command the attention of others. And that's what you want to do. You want to be able to command the attention of the people who are interested in what it is you're talking about. Okay. And then a network. It's been my superpower. The next one is N, network. Build a network a community around what it is you're doing or selling. So important. So important. And if you can do that too, you don't even really have to be an expert in your field. You can actually I start Facebook groups of things that I might be interested in all the time. And if you do it properly, people just start joining your group over time. In about a year, you have a group of 200 or 300 people. Like I have a property manager group where there's like 100 people in the property manager group, and they are asking questions and they're posting things about property management and all this, and I'm just like, I'm not even a property manager, and I'm the admin of the group. So position yourself as a network administrator in everything you do. Like, be there for people. Like I had a mastermind group where we met with all these process servers, and there's only a few of them that I knew more about process serving than, and most of the rest of them knew more about process serving than me. They had second generation process servers, multi-million-dollar companies out of LA and one out of Colorado and these different places. And so, I mean, you just network. It's just amazing what you can do with networking. Okay. Okay. And then clarity. So we talked about yesterday. Having clarity is so important. Like, I started this new podcast called the Law Firm Lawyer Elite, and I love the podcast. I love the idea behind it. I love lawyers as clients, but the clarity that I've gotten by starting the podcast and marketing to lawyers about my services, I realize that they're not my people. They're not my network. While I do want to, I'm still going to continue. I'm going to let that seed be nourished and planted, and over time it'll grow, right? Over time, as I nourish it, it'll grow into a community of lawyers that are fun, because I can create a fun group. I know how to create a group that is engaged and stuff. So I know it'll be good over time, but I'm not a lawyer. It's not my tribe. Your vibe attracts your tribe. It's not my tribe of people. And so getting clarity in my message and in my business of what I'm actually doing is powerful. And the reason I'm sharing these principles with you guys is because they work, because they're my principles, because they're what's working for me. It's how I'm dialing things in and figuring out what I want to do and what works for my business. So anyways, clarity is big. I'm going to start focusing more on the aspects of clarity and how they of process serving, and actually giving back to the process serving community tenfold. So I was doing an episode a week. I am going to try here in 2020. I don't know when it's going to start, but I'm going to try to have an episode. This was my dream when I first started the Process Server Daily Show, was to have a daily episode. And with the model that I had for the law firm Lawyer Elite, I think I can do that. If I run that same model with process serving, I can do that. So that's how things are evolving, you guys. I got the clarity, and then today we talk about evolving. So if you focus on the importance of business marketing, you can never go. If I'm not providing value to you, then there's so many other things I could be doing. I don't do marketing videos for my health, right? I do them to help you guys. So if it's helping, great. If it's not helping, then I'll find another way to provide better value to you guys. That's my goal. Thank you so much for listening, and go check out my channel, My Marketing. And if you want to be a guest on the Process Server Daily Show, go check out processserverdaily.com. Send me a message. Let me know you want to know somebody else be on the show, some process server who's got a cool story to tell, or maybe has been through a thing or two. When I was at the NAPS board meeting recently, Andy Eston, he's an old timer. He actually got a chance to serve the Playboy Mansion, and he's like Johnny Carson, like just some really cool stories. And so if you know somebody like that that's got some cool stories, I'd love to have them on. If you know the server Hillary Clinton, I'd love to have that server on as well. So let me know what you guys think. And I